Hi everyone, this is Marie Blue Angel back with Sweetcore Brews, and we are continuing with Chapter 2 of Neon Nights, which is the last available episode at the time that I'm recording this for the demo. And last time, Zero suggested that she and Millie go out to karaoke, and now we are back. So let's see what they got up to. Oh, I probably shouldn't have chugged that all at once. I thought I knew what was in it, but I wasn't expecting for that rush. Squinting past the strobing lights, I set my refilled glass down while Zero gets ready for her first song. She can't help but grin at me as the music starts, knowing well that my eyes are on her. Oh, sorry. Are you ready to hear my whale groans? Because I've got a whole lot of them coming your way. As the drink settles to my system, I give her a stupid smile. Break those sound barriers, Zero. It seems like the liquid courage is already starting to take effect. Not just for her, but for me. I start fanning myself right as Zero begins to move with the music as the lyrics start to pop onto the screen. At once, the whale screeching I was waiting to hear coming out of Zero's mouth turns out to sound more like a chorus of angels. A moonbeam brighter than my eyes shoots like a bolt of lightning in the dusk of night. And yet in all these shouts and echoes for mercy, I'm bound to a silent destiny. Wait, she can sing. Sitting up, I try to push past my own haze as I listen to her flawless melodies, which are accompanied by a fierce set of spins and hip action. She's even got a choreography to go with this song. And there comes the tongue. Like clockwork, Zero sticks her tongue out at me before bracing for the chorus. But an angel's heart beats in emotion with the power of words, sense, and emotion. She strikes the earth with a mighty fist, hoping she'll find her silent destiny. Lost for words, I poured myself another sparkling drink instead. Swallowing hard, I glanced down at my untouched tea that's still waiting patiently for me. Now I'm really glad I brought my little experiment with me. Next round, I'll take it in one gulp and hope to the heavens that I'll at least share something that's in tune. I know Zero said she didn't mind my noise, but now, having her put on a solo concert, I'm not ready to show my whale groans so quickly before the first hour. I'm sure you'll do fine, Millie. As the song finally ends, Zero seizes the chance to give one last mesmerizing pose as she tosses her head back, basking in the kaleidoscopic lights. Catching her breath, she makes her way towards me on the couch, her voice panting against my ear. So, how was that for a start? You missed the part where you forgot to tell me you were a real pop idol. Slumping down beside me, Zero cackles as she hands me the microphone. I wasn't about to oversell my skills this time around. Or maybe I just wanted to see the face you'd make when you realized I had something up my sleeve too. I know you have yet to show me what you've got in yours. You really think I have something up my sleeve? I've got every reason to think you're just seconds away from blowing my mind. If there's something I know, it's that there's only so much that I can do before it's all on you to unleash yourself. So, how about it then? Blowing your mind will only be the start. Be careful what you wish for. Do you have a cage ready? Be careful what you wish for? Staring down at my hidden glass of tea, I can't help but crack a knowing look at her. Before you say anything, I should tell you that you really should be careful what you wish for. Oh, and why do you say that? Because I happen to think that I know exactly what I'm getting into, and that's without any forecasting on my end. Are you sure you don't want to peek into the future just a little bit? You know, just to be safe that you really do know where this is going. If I had any ounce of your skills, I probably wouldn't resist having the advantage in this situation. Especially when you think you already swept me off my feet with your voice. Ah, we both know my singing has an effect on you. I saw that look you gave me earlier. You have to admit, though, that was pretty sneaky of you to hold that back from me. could we just consider it as a little surprise? Call it my gift to you, since I don't sing just for anybody. And while we're on the topic of gifts, how about you exchange one with me now? From the moment you said you'd come here with me, I know you've got one ready at your fingertips. We both hold our gazes onto each other as if waiting for the other to make the first move. Finally, after a moment, I set my other glass down. If you insist, then. Locking eyes with her, I grip the microphone in my hands while tilting the glass of tea to my lips. Zero gives me a hazy look, yet she's more focused on my own face than what I'm doing right now, or what I'm downing right now. Setting the glass aside, I let out a chilled breath. Ooh, that tea's got a bit of a rush too. Now, to see if it actually works, I guess it's showtime. Turning to face the screen, I notice the song preparing on the cue. Either this tea is already working its magic, or I'm just embracing the night. But I've never felt more confident about singing a song than that I absolutely have no clue if I've never even heard before. What song did you pick, Millie? Who even sings this song? As I try to squint for the artist, the screen quickly switches onto the lyrics. At once, the music starts as a sappy Zero cheers me on from the couch. Make me proud, Millie. I want to see that inner tiger roar. With an equally foolish thumbs up, I bring the microphone close to my quivering lips. She dances, she dances, she dances for the sun like a wind-up doll of time. I don't know what the melody would be for here. Dance, ballerina, dance to the rhythm of an open heart. To my complete surprise, my voice carries unlike any way I've ever heard it before. This was no whale groan, nor the screech of a banshee, but the voice of a perfectly pitched angel. Maybe even one to rival Zero. Oh my god, I'm actually singing in tune. That means it works, right? My tea actually works. I'm so lost in my sea of joy that it takes me a moment to spot Zero's own wild look of surprise. I knew it! You can sing. I had a feeling you were just pulling my leg with that whole whale groan bit. You're the one who's the real pop star, Millie. You really think so? Oh, seriously. Just hearing you hold a note is getting me to want to sing along with you. I guess that's my cue to keep on singing, then. Hopping off the couch, Zero dances her way along the table as she tries to mix up some more drinks before joining me. She looks like she's having her own mixologist moment right now. But between the spinning disco lights and the flush creeping up to my face, I try to keep the song going. My voice may sound like an angel's, but my insides are boiling from like they've seen a devil from all those strings. Somehow I pull myself to belt another chorus, my voice still as angelic as ever. Oh god, I think I'm a genius. What would you do with that kind of tea? Like, could you market that? That'd be interesting. I had an inkling the tea would work, but just wait till I tell Howell about the real winner we have in our hands. And I still don't even know if I know this song. Nonetheless, I keep singing as Zero joins me, offering a pink drink this time. Which one is this? I think it's from the big bottle, the jar bottle, the cute one. Hiccuping, she points into nothingness before leaning against my shoulder. With a wheezing laugh, she clings her own pink drink to mine. I love a good pink drink. To you, Millie, the new princess of pop. No, wait, the empress of pop, the sovereign of pop, the grand master herself of... Cheers to my victory, Zero. Breaking into a drunken laugh of my own, I raise my glass to her before downing it in one gulp. At the same time, I see Zero finish hers off too, as we both give each other our triumphant looks. Now, we're both swaying to the music, trying to hold each other up. Zero looks so content right now, but I know it's not just the drinks. She's actually impressed by me, maybe even a little impressed for what I've done. As much as I want to keep the charade going, I don't know if I could just leave her thinking that I'm some kind of idol all on my own. The fact that I'm feeling somewhat guilty should be a sign that I'm not drunk, right? As the song comes to an end, I slowly begin to make my way towards the couch, which is easier said than done with Zero stumbling at my side. Together, we crash against the couch with the microphone between us. I really should say something now. Otherwise, I might just forget. Zero, there's something I should tell you. Sitting up, I turn over to Zero as she welcomes my gaze with another tipsy smile. Yes, my pop star? Alright, then, it's time to come clean. Oh, are you like throwing up, Millie? What the? Did those moans really just come out of my mouth just now? Why am I even moaning? Covering my mouth, I glance at her in complete horror as Zero blinks back at me. Still processing everything, she sits up as she starts to speak. Is it the pink drink or something? Now it's her turn to give me a look of complete surprise as she opens her mouth again. Huh. Oh. Oh, God. Please tell me she's joking right now, but somehow I know this isn't a joke. Even after how much we've drank, I've still got that witching sense that we might have just flown too close to the sun. Or in this case, we might have. Each time either one of us opens our mouth, nothing but moans keep flowing out. They're not even subtle, but rather guttural, as if we've been working up a sweat getting ourselves to that point, when in reality, the two of us are plopped on the couch in a limbo between a sense of tipsy bewilderment and an absolute terror. And the only real words to escape our lips at the moment are, well, lots of moaning. Frustrated, I try to stand up from the couch to seize her attention. Taking in every moan, Zero wiggles her eyebrows at me. I'm trying to keep it together here, but I don't even know where to begin. For starters, how did this even happen? My first thought is the tea, but if that were the case, then why would Zero? Oh God, she said jar bottle. Suddenly, I lunge over to my seat in search of my bag. Please tell me she didn't. Oh no. To add to my heaping list of horrors, the jar is not only opened, it's empty. Who knows what she thought it must have been when she was mixing it into our drinks. It never crossed my mind to test my tea for a reaction to that much booze at once. I can't help but lament my situation as my mind keeps wavering between states of tipsy bliss to one of panic as I catch Zero from the corner of my eye. Without a word, I turn around and point towards the empty jar. Question mark? Zero squints down at the jar, forcing at last her two last brain cells to make the connection. At the last second, she gives me a cheerful nod. Drunk or not, I'm ready to start panicking. Sorry, I don't think I could do any of these justice, so you just have to read them. Baby Zero can't understand me by my moans, but she can sure read my faces and gestures. Feverishly shaking my head at her, I point to the jar once more, trying to explain myself. She needs to know that this is urgent, that we need to figure out something quick. At last, her last brain cell not only makes the connection, but it powers a whole light bulb in her head. To my surprise, a similar panic hits her as she points between me and the jar. Yes? I love this communication. Taking my hand, she frantically begins to point over the scattering of drinks along the table. One by one, she tries to mix a few drops of them into an empty glass before drinking it herself. Zero swallows, then waits for a moment till she opens her mouth at me. Guess her plan didn't work. I didn't think it would, but I was hoping for a miracle. Maybe it's like time-based. Maybe it'll wear off after a little bit. Fighting back a sigh, I keep trying to think while Zero continues to try to mix other drinks to no avail. Oh. Noun? Flower. Leaf. Cheese. Sugar. Chocolate. Milk. Coconut milk. Witch Millie's recipe for auto-tuning tea. Stir in a bag of flour and a dash of leaf for a drink that will truly rock you to your core. Mix in 2 scoops of vanilla cheese with a sprinkle of sugar. Add a single coconut and a bit of milk and a hearty dose of chocolate. Drop in some glass marble jellies from that one shop in Paris. Heat up the mixture, stir for 13 minutes, and no more. Oh, okay. So, another fun little chapter of Millie and Zero getting into some shenanigans. I'm sure they will figure out a solution in the next chapter. But until then, you know, I will, we'll have to be in suspense unless you check out the demo yourself. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any thoughts about the demo. It's been really great again. I keep saying that in each of my videos for this game, but it's been wonderful. So I'm very happy that I'm able to play this and just get to see it all, and hopefully later in the year also play it again when it is a full game. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you next time. Bye!